Extreme heat, harsh terrain. Little can survive. And those that can are few and far between. Or so it seems. But if you take a closer look, there is a lot more life in a desert than ever imagined. A desert gecko performs a tap dance, avoiding keeping all its feet on the hot sand at one time. While the springbok use what little shade there is. Relief from the hot sand. Now, how to stop the prickles? But more worrying than the hot sand, a horned adder. Time to go. Also keeping as little skin on the deck as possible, he's on the prowl. This armored ground cricket's outer skeleton prevents moisture loss and maybe snake attack. A patch of sand and the promise of something tasty. A juicy gecko. Just what the adder needs to up his moisture levels. Keeping very still, the adder is not aware of the lizard's presence and passes. You know who curiosity killed. Maybe next time the adder will be hungrier, more alert, and the gecko not so lucky. But the most dangerous a desert has to offer. A sandstorm. And the only thing enabling these desert beetles to survive is the fact that they can close their breathing holes against the elements and retain moisture. Their long legs also keep their bodies well above the searing sand. This is also the last environment you would expect to see a frog. But this isn't just any frog. It's a desert rain frog, especially designed for desert life. Its shape is just right to minimize water loss. But this dry, hot wind would quickly dry him out, so using bones on each heel, this little frog digs itself underground. With his ability to conserve liquid, the desert rain frog can stay underground for several months without drying out. But this guy's needs are more serious. The desert elephant must have water on a regular basis. So it's a problem when normal water sources and rivers are dry. But amazingly, using either instinct or an age-old memory elephants are famous for, he seems to know exactly where to dig. In order to find this life-sustaining water. Animals and plants from another age, but none as old as the Velvetia Mirabilis. This plant that could have been seeded before the birth of Christ is home to its very own type of beetle. These colorful Velvetia beetles live in these desert plants and are meant to have magical healing powers when used as medicine by the local Himba tribes. Although hot, dry, and seemingly unfriendly, a desert can be called home by a huge variety of animals with unique adaptations that enable them to survive here.